Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have a favorites video for you today. There have been a couple of things I've been enjoying in the month of February and the month of January, and I really just wanted to come on today and just share them with you guys. And I have them in this heart-shaped box, and it's a heart because I love these products, and this is where I'm going to put my favorites of the month every time I do a video like this. So my first favorites is this Bobbi Brown foundation stick. I've been using this non-stop in the last month. I really love it. As you can see, I've actually nearly finished with this, so I'm going to have to go to Bobbi Brown very soon. But I love this foundation. It's very different from my other favorite, which is the Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. This one's slightly more dewy, and I'd say that if you have more of dry skin, normal to dry skin, this one's better. The Studio Fix is usually better for normal to really oily skin because it's got a matte finish, but this one's got more of a dewy finish. So if you have dry skin, this is really good. I love the coverage of this. It's kind of like a medium to full coverage, but then it's also very buildable, so I can actually use it in areas like under my eyes to conceal even more. If I want to, conceal blemishes or other areas, I can actually just build on that. Now the brush I've been loving using with the foundation is this one by H&M. It's just one of those angled buffing brushes that I came across. It's about £3 or £4, and I love using this just to buff the foundation in, because I apply it just, with like dots all over my face, and then I just grab the brush and I just blend it in. The angled side helps me to get into the areas underneath my eye and the sides of my face and everything. And just in case you're wondering, my shade in the foundation stick is Warm Honey 5.5. Another thing I've been loving is this lipstick by Estee Lauder. A couple of weeks ago, Estee Lauder sent me a whole bunch of goodies to try out, and they sent me their lipsticks, and I've been loving this one. It's kind of like a pinkish nude. I have it on today with what's it called, with Lush lip gloss and what's the lip liner, chestnut lip liner, just around to contour my lips, and then I've got the Lush over it just to give it more of like a glossy look, and it goes on so smoothly. Very smooth lipstick. I love lipsticks that you can literally just glide on. The only one that I can make an exception for is my Ruby Woo, which is a bit of a stress ball to get on, but for everything else, I love them to be like, easy to apply, and I love the color of this one. I wanted to talk to you guys about this palette. This is the Pro Conceal and Correct palette by MAC, and I've had this for ages, but I only recently started using it, and I really love it. I love the fact that the concealer there I can use under my eyes and to conceal under my brows when I want that perfect look, and the darker concealer I've been using for contouring, so like around my nose and on my cheekbones, just to give it more of a chiseled look. And this is really cool. The thing on the far left, it's like an orangey concealer, and this is so good for pigmented areas. I don't know if you guys can tell, if you've been able to tell from my videos why I don't have any makeup on, but I suffer from slight pigmentation around my mouth area and a tiny bit underneath my eye. And sometimes when I feel like it's much worse, I just grab a tiny bit of this, just apply it underneath there just before my foundation, or around my lips just before my foundation, and it just makes it look very flawless and very even. And it's just a really cool palette to have. I haven't really used the other concealers. As you can see, I've only scraped them to keep them clean, but I don't use the other ones because I just reach for the one that's for my highlighting, the one that's for my contouring, and the one that's for my correcting. I'm a very big fan of fluid liners. You guys know I love the Inglot one, number 77, and before that I was using the Fluid Line by MAC Black Track. But then I came across this one, Maybelline New York, and it's just a really simple one, and it's much cheaper. It's a cheaper alternative to the other ones, and I think it works just as well. I have it on my eyes today, and I just thought I'd share with you guys. If you really like those ones I've shared in videos, but you really wanted like a cheaper alternative, definitely check out Maybelline. I really like this one. Now onto skincare. I've been loving using the Clinique Take the Day Off cleanser, and I was introduced to this by my friend Barbara, and she was like, Shirley, you have to try out this cleanser. It's amazing, and it'd be really good for your skin. She knows how much I'm a bit finicky when it comes to skincare products, because my skin tends to be quite sensitive, and I don't really like trying out things, especially if I kind of like have the idea that's going to break me out. But she was like, no, this doesn't have that many ingredients, and she has sensitive skin as well, and she uses it all the time, and it works for her. So I went and picked it up, and oh my god, I've been loving using it. As you can see, I'm nearly out. Everyone's been loving using it. My mom, my sister, everybody just like dips their fingers in and they just use it. I use this at the end of the day when I want to take off my makeup. So all I do is I just, dip my fingers in and then blend onto my skin, and then grab a cotton pad and then take off all the makeup. And then my second step is I go back in again, and then I just, apply it onto my skin. And then this time I grab a muslin cloth, I dip it in in hot water and then I just wipe my face off. One thing I do like about this as well is that when I can't find my muslin cloth, I can just, put some water on my face and then it turns into like a milky consistency. So it washes off very, very easily. And I found that it's been so gentle on my skin, and some days I actually use it twice a day. So I would use it in the morning to cleanse, and then I use it at night to take off my makeup and cleanse. I've been using this micellar gel, which is an eye makeup remover. This stuff is really, really good. As you guys know, I really go in with the eye makeup. Well, it kind of depends on what you're comparing it to. My eye makeup might look simple, but I tend to have quite a lot of product on, from eyeshadow to mascara to eyelash glue and stuff. And I find that this is really gentle on my eyes when it's taking off my makeup. I just put a tiny bit on a cotton pad and then I just take off all the makeup, and it comes off so easily. And then I follow with my cleansing balm. So yeah, I really like this. I thought I'd share that with you guys. It's by L'Oreal. It's called the Skin Perfection. Is it micellar or micellar gel? I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I'll go with micellar. I could be wrong. You can correct me down below if you want. But yeah, this is really good, especially if you have sensitive skin or if you have really sensitive eyes and you're prone to like tearing up and stuff. This one is really, really good. Another thing I've been loving using is this micellar cleansing water. There I go again with the micellar water. It's really good. It removes makeup, and sometimes if I'm not going to go in with the balm as much as I would, I'll just grab this one on a cotton pad and it takes off my makeup really, really easily. And it literally cleanses your face, your eyes, your lips. And I thought I'd recommend that as well, because I've been using it a lot. As you can see, I have like this much left of the bottle. And another thing I really love about this is the packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging, and I really like things that look really like modern and really clean. And I thought this is really, really nice. While I was away on holiday, I was using the Kind of Skin Protecting Moisture Cream, and I'm a very big fan of Simple products. I've been using them for years and years and years, and I think this is one of their new ranges, the protecting ranges, and this one has got SPF 30, and I used it while I was on holiday, and I've also continued using it here because, surprise, surprise, the weather has actually been really nice and the sun's been out, and I just wanted to, protect my skin, because it's very, very important to protect your skin. I know that a lot of people think, oh, there's not going to be much sun around, but you don't know, the UV rays might just get through those clouds, and if they land on your skin for a long period of time, it can be quite damaging in the long run. So it's very important to keep your skin protected, and I actually love using this one. I use it on my body as well, because I just pump a lot, apply it on my face, and then just apply it on my body as well. And it's really, really moisturizing, and it doesn't leave that blue cast or like greasy feeling that other kind of protecting creams usually do. So yeah, I thought I'd recommend that one to you, and it's really, really cheap. It was under £5, so yeah. Now this is a deodorant, and it's by MITCHUM, and it's powder fresh, and it reminds me so much of my grandma. Every time I spray it, I just think about her, and I'm just like, oh my god, it smells like one of the fragrances that she used to wear a lot. And I don't know, I just really, really like it. I never heard of the brand for deodorants, because I usually go for either Shaw or Garnier, and I wanted to try something. And when you're in the store, especially in the like Boots or Superdrug, and you're like, oh, I want to test out what it smells like, and you just like spray. And I sprayed this one, I was like, oh my god, this is nice. I want to smell like this every day. So I thought I'd buy this one, and I've been using it a lot in the last month. So yeah, check out the MITCHUM, and this one is in powder fresh. Now this fragrance I absolutely fell in love with when I bought it, and it's the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. I think I'm actually just going to spray it right now, because oh my god, oh, it's got this kind of like floral, it's floral, and it's got this kind of sweet kind of tone to it, and just smells really fresh as well. And I've been using it non-stop, as you can see from the bottle. Like, I have just a tiny bit left, and every time I spray this, it reminds me of my mom and my brother and my dad, because I wore this a lot while I was out in Lagos, and I'm just like, I smell it now, I'm just like, oh, I just want to be back there with them. It's a really nice fragrance. So if you're after like a new fragrance and you want more of like a florally, like sweet and fresh, lovely, definitely check out Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. Last thing I want to share with you guys is a book. It wouldn't be a favorites video or like a chit chat video without me sharing a book, isn't it? This one's The World According to Carl. I got this sometime last year, but then I've been picking up a lot recently, and that's because Karl Lagerfeld is hilarious. He's a character, and I just really like reading his little, quirks and things, because I just think he's just one of those people who like knows himself and owns himself, and doesn't really care what anybody thinks, and I think that's quite inspiring in a way. I'm supposed to do, I'm not supposed to remember. I like doing, not flaunting what I've done. My life consists of forgetting what I have done. It feels like every time I read like a quote or something, I'm just like, oh, I agree. Like, oh my God, I need to put this on Twitter, or I need to, upload some kind of like, quote onto Instagram or something. But yeah, he's pretty awesome. So yeah, if you're looking for one of those books that you can have around the house, that you can pick up and have a bit of a laugh with, then definitely pick up The World According to Carl. So the last thing I've been loving the whole of last month is not actually a book or beauty related. It is in fact a TV program, and it is New Girl. I love this show so much. I have gone and caught up online, because I had watched the first 2 seasons some time ago, and then I kind of went off it, and then I went back and I caught up, and goodness gracious, this program is so funny. And I feel like whenever I watch it, I feel like they're with me and they're my friends. And I love all the characters. Jess, Coach, Winston, Schmidt. Schmidt is hilarious. So yeah, I can watch that program over and over again, and I'll just be laughing at every single thing. It's one of the most original like comedy sitcoms since Friends, and I absolutely love Friends, and I don't think you can really compare anything to Friends, but I love New Girl, and I feel like that's this generation's Friends. If you haven't checked that show out, then check it out, because it's really, really cool and really, really funny. So that's it for my favorites video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and also let me know down below in the comment section if you like these type of videos and if you want me to do them once a month, because I don't mind committing to it once a month. In the past, I've always thought that maybe people won't really enjoy watching me talk about favorites every month, but I really enjoy watching them, so I thought, why not make them? So yeah, if you agree, let me know down below. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy what's left of the weekend. Have an amazing week, and I will see you very soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Also, today I have my sister Kezia here with me. Hi. And that's because we're going to be talking about our recent trip to Lagos, Nigeria. And for those of you guys who don't know, I just grab a muslin cloth. So effortless.